I'm about to come. And then I start rolling over, or I go to roll over, and then I realize I'm coming. Like before I can even roll over, I'm like, it's like it's all starts like shooting out of my dick. Like I start like coming, and there was so much irony in it. Like I felt like I wanted to fucking like, I don't know, like, I just wish that didn't happen, because I could tell, like, everyone kind of secretly had this grudge on me, like, they didn't want me to be successful in no FAP and semen retention, but, yeah, like, they kind of could see that it really has benefits and stuff, and kind of, so, yeah, then I started going, I got my 7-day streak in of not having wet dreams. Wasn't touching myself easily. I think during this time I was edging a little bit. I edged a little bit. Like, yeah, like, and the last time I touched myself was honestly like 2 months ago or something. I edged to Ruby Rose. Like, I don't know. This is kind of like really awkward, but like, I like was edging to Ruby Rose. Like, I was just like edging to her picture, and like, no, her video. It was like this video where she had on these like neon colored like tie-dye booty shorts, and then like, so yeah, I was like edging to her, and I was like stroking my dick, and then like I started to like feel like I was gonna come, so I stopped, and then went, and then like I was eating some celery, right? And like I saw how wet the celery was and stuff, and then I started to rub the celery, like it was like split in half, and like I started to rub the celery on my dick, and then I started to pre-cum instantly. Like I guess the wetness of the celery kind of like really stimulated me, and it felt kind of good a little bit, like the sensation. Like I'm starting to get all my sensation back on my dick. Like before, when I was jerking off, it just felt like skin, and like I just jerk off, and I'd just be like looking at the porn, and I'd wait until like it kind of like I'd watch like writing compilations of like where you can like see their ass, and then like, yeah, and then like I'd get, you know what I mean, if you've jerked off, like you just get really excited, and then yeah, but so yeah, I just fucking pre-came like with a piece of celery. Like, yeah, yeah, and then I freaking, after that, oh yeah, that was a long time ago. I mean, that was like short while ago, but yeah, so I got in the 7 days. I was just telling you the last time I like touched myself, pretty much, yeah. That was, now I just kind of like sometimes look at Instagram models, and one time like a few days ago, I pre-came 5 times in one day. Like, it was just for me. Here, I'll get to that. Alright, so pretty much, yeah, so I'm like going, and I'm at my 7th day streak. This is where it gets juicy. Like, if you're wanting to know how to do semen retention, like, this is where I'm like learning and stuff. So, I mean, you're gonna learn some stuff from this. So, yeah, like, so here we go. Now, I get through my 7th day, and now my new goal is 30 days. So, I want to get to my 30th day. So, now months go by. Like, this is just all I do, is just like, I'm like this like dude who's just like like I'm like when I'm gonna make it to the 30th day, and I'm like, always, that's the only thing I care about. Like, and I'm doing so hard to like get to this 30th day, and I feel like one of the things that made me mess up so much was like when I was like really busy, and I was like doing a lot of stuff. I feel like, and like my grandma could tell that if I didn't do all these little things, I would learn less, and I feel like she would bug me a lot. Like, I'd be watching these how to not have wet dream videos. I pretty much do my best to like tell you guys how to not have wet dreams, but yeah, so I'm pretty much just chilling, doing my best to get to this 30th day. And yeah, like, I mean, after the 7th day, it kind of took me a while to get to the 7th day again, but then I got to the 7th day, and then like months go by eventually, and then it's like, yeah, and then right there, months go by, and then I have that little, like, a few months, and then I have that I orgasm while laying on my stomach about thinking about that girl who I thought was like thinking about me weird or whatever. But yeah, like a few months would go by, and eventually I just felt like 7 days wasn't shit. Like I could get through 7 days easily. But then, so then I eventually make it to about 22 days. That was the highest streak. I was really close to 30 days. 22 days I made it. And it was when I went for Terrien, like, but I wasn't getting any of my nutrients, so I don't know how I did that even. Like, I got so much freaking, like, I got to 22 days. It doesn't make any sense. Like, yeah, like, I went 7 days without anything. Yeah, and then, so, after the 22 days, like, but months later, I couldn't even get to, like, the fourth day. Like, it was a struggle to get to the fourth day. Like, every 4 days, I couldn't stop having a wet dream. But, yeah, so, I make it to the 22nd day. But then once I make it to the 22nd day, I just have this feeling like, oh yeah, if I can make it to the 22nd day, I can make it to the 30th day this time. All right, let's do it. Error, redo. Let's go again. Maybe like 7 days. Mess up, wet dream. Error. Like, and then it's just like I keep fucking up, and it's like I just keep on having wet dreams every couple of days, like, and I'm learning new things. Every time I had a wet dream, I learned why it happened too. Like, stuff like, maybe I drank my water too early before I went to sleep. Maybe I ate too early before I went to sleep. Maybe I didn't meditate enough. Maybe, I rolled over in my sleep. Maybe I had brain fog that day from doing some shit. But yeah, eventually it was